A couple technical things to think about. This dome, and I think we mentioned this the other day, you're going to hear echo.
Traveling.
The passion of music.
Trips up and down the road for competitions are familiar to any member of a marching band.
Performing for the purity of performance.
But for band director John Miller, traveling into the past is something he's not accustomed to.
This is for Heather, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Heather is American Fork woodwind instructor Heather Christensen. On this day 6 years ago, exactly this day, heading back from this same competition in Pocatello, Heather was killed.
Oh, it was a horrible night. It was a horrible night. It was the horriblest night of my life.
Miller says the band's bus driver blacked out due to a medical condition and lost control. 42 students on board were injured. Heather never made it home.
So we will start marching right from here.
The band never came back to Pocatello.
This is the yard line. That's when time starts.
John Miller still keeps Heather's picture on his desk. He's never set foot in this dome since.
We wanted to wait till all the kids were gone, not in the program anymore. It was just too tender.
Please welcome the American Fork High School Marching Band.
These students never knew Heather, but they still feel the weight of this day.
Have a good show, guys.
John's feeling the weight too, not just because of this trip into the past, but because of who's watching.
It helps us hold on to a piece of her.
That's Heather's family watching from the stands. Her sister Laura says Heather died doing what she loved.
She loved those kids, and she showed so much compassion, but so much drive and dedication.
Heather loved those kids. She loved them so much, she died for them.
She saved about 58 kids' lives that night. The bus driver passed out. She reacted quickly, ran, and she was in the front seat, jumped there and pushed the driver aside and grabbed the steering wheel. There was a culvert on the left side and lava rocks on the right side, and she steered that thing right through.
She knew that she was going to save those kids, and
Heather was the only one thrown from the bus that night, the only one who died. Those who survived still communicate with Heather's family.
there's so many who still post up on her Facebook. They didn't want to waste their lives because of what Heather did for them.
American Fork's band director traveled back into a painful past, but he and Heather's family both agree someone was here waiting for them.
Yeah, I felt her here tonight. I mean, it was definitely.
She's always around, especially when music's playing.